How you doing, baby? Happy Friday. And today on Coffee and Conversation with your girl Shakenya, when you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel Shakenya and hit subscribe, guys. Look at some of, and if you see anything that you like, please share. I'm working on my delivery with you when I'm asking you to do what I need you to do. So today was the soft-spoken effect. I'm trying to see if that'll convince you to go to my channel and hit subscribe and share some of my videos. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So y'all, today, moving right along with those disorders. I know. Have you did your due diligence? Have you went and researched some of this stuff that I've been talking to you about for the last 2 weeks? I mean, I know I'm bringing it to you, but have you done your part and doing more research and looking it up to see if it affects you or affects somebody close to you? Yeah, because you got to be on the lookout for others too. You know, now I know some of this is for you, for self, but you got to look out for other people too. You might notice something that somebody else probably ain't noticed, paid attention to, you know. So just, yeah, do some research, read. Yeah, look it up. Yeah, for yourself, just for yourself. And then make sure when you get a chance, get a copy of my book, Dysfunctional Family Knot. You can get a copy at lulupublishing.com. And you also can go to Amazon and get you a copy. It's going to be shiny. It's going to be just like this. Look, there go me and my mama. There I go in middle school. There I go in elementary. They're part of me. That's me in high school. I was pregnant. Can you see my face? That was me in high school at Finney. That go me, my mama, my grandmama. That go me and my mama at one of my birthday parties. Yeah, so make sure you get you a copy. I talk about a lot of stuff in this book. Yep. It ain't no type of book that you think that just spill the tea and talk. No, it talks about a lot of the things that I had to deal with growing up and how I dealt with them. That's why when I told y'all the book was therapeutic. Hey, so baggy, how you doing, boo? When I said it was therapeutic, that's why. Because I talked about a lot of stuff that I was dealing with as I was growing up as a child. And then I have journal entries, so I talk about a lot of stuff I was dealing with while I was writing the book. Like the dude I'm dealing with this coffee conversation, he all through the book. Him and his mama, they all through the book. Yeah, they stressed me out so bad. I swear to you. I thought I was going to have a nervous breakdown. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. Fix it, Jesus. So yeah, guys, today, another disorder. Today we're going to talk about schizophrenia. Do you know anybody suffering from schizophrenia? Have you been diagnosed with having schizophrenia? Have you? Schizophrenia is a complex psychotic disorder characterized by disruptions to thinking and emotions and distorted perception of reality. Symptoms of schizophrenia vary widely, but may include hallucinations, delusions, thought disorder, social withdrawal, lack of motivation, and impaired thinking and memory. People with schizophrenia have a high risk of suicide. Schizophrenia is not a split personality disorder. Hey Marvin, good morning or good afternoon. I know y'all was checking the time. Y'all was looking for me. Yep, I was going to hit y'all with two, but that's it. I'm going to just hit y'all with schizophrenia. Yeah. So if you know somebody that might be suffering from it, if you feel like you might be suffering from it, I'm sorry I didn't go into more signs and symptoms and whatnot, but just know it's treatable. Yeah. And then I am going to give you a tip. It ain't a manipulation tip to use against your baby mama or your baby daddy, but it is a tip to kind of help you guys. Yeah. One of you is probably the primary caregiver of the baby. Now, it's just a title, you know, because that was something me and him would go back and forth over, because when we divorced, we had joint custody, but yet and still he was paying child support, and he just had such a big issue with paying that little $320. And when I tell you that $320 only covered gas for a week to take my kids back and forth to school, back and forth to practice every day. You got to keep in mind, my daughters were in volleyball and basketball. And then the baby tipped it off with the cheerleading and the golf. And so if you know sports, you know this stuff is all year round, basically. As soon as one end, the next one begin. So you looking at my day being tied up Monday through Friday, taking kids to school, picking kids up from school, taking them to practice, picking them up from practice. That's our routine. Keep in mind, I use the word routine a lot. I use the word structure a lot. And I use the word discipline a lot. So, with that being said, not saying to complain. I actually enjoyed those car rides. Because that was our bonding time. I actually enjoyed dropping off and picking up. It made me challenge myself with time management. I made 2 games in a day. Yeah. So, when it say primary caregiver, I don't care what y'all put on that divorce, whoever that baby with every day that's doing all of those things, who's doing the heavy lifting. So I would be considered the primary caregiver. So I say that to say, one of the things you can do for the parent that's not, you know how the baby gets awards and gets certificates and stuff brought home? Make a copy of it and make sure that baby daddy and that baby mama gets it. Yeah. Oh, thank you, baby. And it's not a good day, Hargrove, Damon. I'm painting. I'm doing man's work today, baby. I look like Bob Vila right now. I took a picture earlier when I was doing my hair. I look like Bruce Lee before I start cutting. So, yeah, make a copy and give it to them. That way the baby can have a little balance. Remember we talk about balance, and I tell y'all balance come in different forms. Oh, y'all, yesterday we had the creator of the Allure brand. Y'all know I wear an Allure bracelet every day. It's a black owner. Yeah, black business, Allure Wrist Design. I'm an ambassador, too. But I think even if I wasn't an ambassador, I probably would still wear the pieces. Yeah, because they're very, very beautiful, right? So, men and women. So, yeah, he came on to the live yesterday, y'all. I was so geeked up. So, yeah, that's my homeboy. Went to school with him. And this is a black brand, too. They over there off Greenfield and Schoolcraft, I want to say. My boy Mike. I am him, him is her, and, you know, I probably said that all wrong. Hey, Sonya Purdy. There are so many people with this condition that are just called liars. But there are people that will say they are doing things, they are not living a life. Oh, you said a whole lot, Sonya. Thank you, y'all. Hope y'all tuning in and reading what Sonya is saying. I'm sorry, just praying. Wait a minute. Yeah, so I hope y'all reading what she said. But they believe that schizophrenia is a real condition. It is a real condition. But do you know, I did not know that it was not a, what I put down here, a split personality. I don't know why I thought it was, Sonya, but in my further investigation, it's not. But yeah, guys, just know you need to get treatment. But yeah, as far as the primary caregiver, yeah, make copies. That way the baby can have achievements at both homes. You know what I mean? Y'all want to keep balance as best as possible. And then when y'all take my workshop, we'll break down balance in so many different ways. When it comes to the household, when it comes to y'all as a couple, when it comes to y'all being apart, but still trying to work together. So yeah, one balance is the baby having achievements in both households. So if the awards are set up in frames, or as in my case, every one of my kids, when they turn 18, all their awards, all their notes from school, all that stuff, I put it all together in an album. So each child has their album. The baby's album is incomplete because, mind you, when I dropped her off for that day to cool off, it was the night before her first day going to 11th grade. So it was basically to drop her off and pick her back up because I was picking her up so we can do what we do every year. She was going to prepare for the next day. And then we got into the big argument. I dropped off at her dad's house thinking that was a safe space, when all the time that was what he wanted. So all of that was going on those months prior to that, they was building up to that. Hey, Anthony, how you doing, baby? Yeah, just because that's what they wanted. That's what they had been planning all that time. So that fight that they had, my daughters had, I think that was staged. Him lying to everybody, telling her that she lived with him, that was staged. Now just think, how often was the baby present when he would lie to these people? Like, how many stories did the baby have to collaborate knowing that it's a lie? Right? I know that's how liars are created, because I'm telling y'all, we had an incident, and that's when I realized that the baby had the ability to lie. And I'm like, well, where would she get it from? And it's not to say that my children are perfect and they don't lie. That's the damn sure ain't gonna tell you that. But as they grew, and in my grooming them, I've always made them realize that it was so easy to tell the truth. I preach it to my children that come to the attitude adjustment program. I preach it to them, and I preach it to my own children. And I also lowered their time in punishment time and whatnot. I took it easy on them when it came to punishments if they told the truth right off the bat. So that was something that we had, to where I think that was my way of embedding it in them, to where I think that they will probably tell the truth before they lie. So it was a shock to me to know that the baby had the ability to lie, because why would you lie about? You don't have no reason to lie, not to me. You know what I mean? We got a relationship. So that means it's outside entities that's pouring into that, sprinkling some dust or something to make her want to lie, because we got to understand that there's no reason to lie. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I found that out. But now that I know everything has unfolded, I know why she was lying. Because she had to collaborate so many lies from her dad, trying to stage the scene, trying to manipulate, trying to do everything he can to get me out her life, right? So, yeah, that's where that came from. I'm telling you, it starts at home. So all these habits that your baby got, these characteristics that you ain't feeling, they come from one of y'all. And if they didn't come from one of y'all, they came from somebody that you had around the baby. Yeah, so whatever influences you have the baby around. That's why I always try to keep positive influences around the baby. I didn't like people smoking and drinking around the kids. Yeah, I don't even like people cussing around the kids. I don't even like them playing music with vulgar language in it. I know, y'all like, damn, Kiki, you can't do shit. It ain't that. I just let a kid be a kid. And you can let a kid be a kid without exposing them to adult stuff. Like when they come over my house, the kids in the backyard jumping on the trampoline. They're not on the front porch with the people or in the room with the grown-ups doing whatever grown-ups do. That's not how I run my household, right? So, like I was telling my girlfriend the other day, the Kiki that you know, the China doll that you know, the sexy Shakenya that you know, whoever, Miss Wardlaw that you don't know the parent. You don't know the parent. So the parent in me is a whole different ball of wax. Yep. I don't care how much partying I do. I don't care. Yeah, the parent me is a whole different ball of wax, right? So the environment that I create for my children, the type of people that I have around them, the influences that I have around them is very important, right? So you got to be careful with that, right? So all the achievements that you get, make sure you make a copy of them and give it to the other parents so that they can have the same achievements in their home. It burns me up every time I used to go over their house and all her trophies and stuff would be in his house, like a hall of fame. Like, I was proud of my baby. I was proud of her achievements. I was proud of her awards and stuff that she got through cheering, through golf and everything. But it would have been nice if he would have shared some of them with me, considering I'm the one that took her to practice every day. I'm the one that drove her all the way on the east side for midnight golf. I'm the one that picked her up a couple times a week when she had her job up there at the golf course. Like, it would have been nice to share in those achievements when she came to my house to see some of her trophies standing. I ain't made no big deal out of it because I'm a bigger person, but I wish now, since I know that I was at war with these people, that I would have made a bigger deal out of it. I wish I would have fought harder. I wish I would have went. I would have cut her off from going over there. I wish I would have played the same games. No, I'm just playing. I wouldn't have played the same games they played. No, I wouldn't have did that because that's abuse. They abused that baby to turn her against me. What child doesn't want to be with their mom? And what part of her life is she's not going to need her mother? She's been away from me 4 years. You don't think in those 4 years that she needed a mom? Who felt like she didn't deserve a mother? Who felt like she was better off without one? But yet and still, everybody around her has their mother. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. fix it so everything you can possibly think about with a little girl growing up without a mom is actually happening. I don't care how many women you put around her. I don't care how many females and you want to try to help raise her. Just understand she's growing up without a mother. Why isn't that looked at as a great loss? Why aren't the people around her rallying around trying to figure out what they need to do because she deserves a mother just like everyone? Why is it? Because it was all done purposely. Now just imagine if I would have slept with him or took him up on any of his advances. You think I'd be going through this? You think I'd be painted as this bad mom if I slept with him when he asked me to? You think if I compromised my morals and values and slept with a married man that I possibly would have been able to have a relationship with my baby? If that's the cost I gotta pay, I'd rather not. What up, Keith? How you doing, baby? What up, G? How you doing, baby? So yeah, y'all, that's it for Coffee and Conversation. Today with disorder with schizophrenia. Do your research. You have any symptoms, there is treatment out there for you. Don't hesitate to go find out where they are and what you got to do to get it. And then the tip of the day was to share the achievements. If the awards come to your house, get copies and give them to the baby mama or the baby daddy so the baby can have achievements at both homes. Equal balance. And that's it, y'all, for Coffee and Conversation. It's Friday. I'm out.